Good afternoon, gentlemen, and welcome to the Anfield Boot Room. Today's episode very much focuses on the FA Cup final. So we've reached the end of the season. My disappointment against Barcelona was followed up by a rather ridiculous game against Southampton. For 80 minutes I played against 10 men. They gave me a penalty for that sending off as well, and so you'd think that we would go on to absolutely boss the game. Victor Ibarbo, for some reason, was immense. But yeah, we 5-2, so we still scored a lot of goals, and they for some reason managed to score some breakaway goals, but that was fine. That was fine. Then we finished with a resounding thumping of Stoke by my youngsters team. Which is always good, always happy for that to happen. Some of them are getting very good now, and so that's good. Juan Arrilaga, on his return from injury, scoring again a ton of goals. So he was injured for a long time, and then he was getting back to fitness. And then he scored 2 goals in his first start, so that makes it, whatever that was on his stats, 14 starts, 21 goals. This season, which is absolutely stunning. Excuse me, I've started this very foolishly without a drink because I thought, well, you know what, last time I had a drink and I didn't even need it. What an idiot. But yeah, we'll charge on, and maybe at some point I might run and get one because I will properly run out of voice. But yeah, Stoke had 2 shots, so they did not deserve to even really play the game, never mind win it. So that brings us to Manchester United. As you can see, our past meetings are super even. So we've won 9, drawn 2, lost 6 on a +2 goal difference. Basically, they tend to bugger us a bit. Falcao particularly. Although, having said that, I did beat them in the FA Cup final 3 years ago. Yeah, I'm not sure. And beating the Community Shield, well, you know. So we've got a good record in finals against them, really, because there's a Capital One Cup as well. But as you can see there, Daniel Sturridge scored, so that was a long time ago. Let us proceed to the game. Ooh. Top scorers in this year's FA Cup, Adam Lafondra and Greg Luer. I have no idea who this guy is, but that's fine. Right, star man for Man United is David De Gea. You've got to have passion in these games, mate. Just go and smash them up. Perform well, we get a good chance of getting the result we want. Yes, all these things correct. So we look at the Man United lineup. We've got James Wilson, who once was a bright prospect. On this, he has emerged into a bright prospect, and has kind of scored. He was prolific at Wigan, and then he was decent at Tottenham, and he's been decent this year. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, he's English, but I don't think I really want to get hold of him or anything. But that's fine. I'm so goddamn dry. This is ridiculous. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up the laptop and take it to the fridge and grab a drink. I'm going to grab a little orange juice, a little OJ, and I'll set my laptop back down. I'm hoping this is not going to be too disrupting, but me continually coughing would probably be worse. And if you'll give me a minute while you stare at the wonder of Manchester United squad. Right, lovely. So you'll see they've got quite an attacking-minded midfield. Koke is great, Pione Sisto is good, Angel Di Maria is good, and Juan Mata is wonderful on this game. Luke Shaw is also wonderful, and the rest of the defence is relatively solid. Now, when we look at the threat from the bench, they've got Yarmolenko, who's quite good. I'm quite tempted, actually. I feel like if I tell them to mark James Wilson really tightly, because he's the only guy up front, his ridiculous pace will make that a bad idea, so I'm not going to do that. But someone you could mark really tightly is Falcao, who I'm hoping will not come off the bench and score against me, touch wood, because he does that all the frigging time. Right, just really seeking to nullify any impact. Gerard Deulofeu has fallen out of favour this season with United. I think they bought him for like 20 million or something. Let's do it for the fans. Yes. Oh yeah, they like the fans. Oh, that's good. Well done, team. They like the fans. They hate Man United. It's a good combination. Everybody's happy. You bet your life we are. And now let's play some football. Lucas Badger getting in amongst it straight away, but Javi Martinez playing a similar role for Man United as the enforcer in that midfield. We've already managed to half injure Juan Mata, but that was quite a good chance for Manchester United. And they've got a free kick here, which... Oh no, I thought Jones headed it wide, but he did not. Wow, Jones is really... What? Jones is challenging, but then always losing the header, but then it's always going behind. Suspicious. Right, so FA Cup final. Would like to win another one of these. I think I've won a couple, and maybe lost a final. Ooh, well, that was offside anyway, so it's fine. Going good today. I've already done some really solid work in relation to fraud and money laundering cases, so that's been delightful. This is a little gap in my afternoon schedule, so I thought I'd jam it full of Football Manager, as one does. My guys aren't particularly playing very good football so far, but we have got a squad of something out of nothingers, like Balotelli, Carlos Baiano on occasion. Memphis always has that potential. We're not keeping possession, says Dave Dodds. But can we get something out of this? Yes, we can. My man, Emmanuel Mamana. What a good set piece goal. Punts it in there. Mamana rises into the top corner. De Gea flails, and now I can't see what's going on. That's not very helpful. Okay. Good. Can we clear a bit more convincingly? Yes, we can. Good. Balotelli wins the flick on to no one. That's fine. 1-0 up at half time. Good work, guys. I'm going to tell you that you're not doing well because you all get fired up by that. So I'm going to tell you all that I'm not happy because I'm a douche. I'm just a douchey manager that gets them real fired up for the half time. I've already told them they need to have passion. I've told them that they're all scumbags and terrible at football, and now we'll see what effect that has. I'm hoping a good one. If it then I go on to lose this 7-1, I will look like a complete twazzock. Falcao's on the pitch. That's not a good sign. But hopefully we can batter him so he to ineffectiveness. Mata is putting passes together. Yes, just keep battering Falcao. I like that. Right, try good. Get in behind. Cross it in. Goal! 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 Felipe Coutinho started the move by playing it out wide. Sterling does some good work and then goes to meet it in the middle, scoring those goals that he doesn't score enough of, but he's got one today in the cup final. I'm very happy with him. Now we just have to sustain this and not mess it up. Go on, Baiano. Smash it, mate. Ooh, good save by De Gea. Fair play. Right, let's have a little pass it back out wide. Not like that. You're a world-class passer of the ball, Felipe Coutinho, and you cannot even do that. Right. Okay, after this little clip, we'll have a little look at what's going on. Then maybe make some subs. Smash it, mate. Oh, smash it, mate. Oh, dear. That's not my tactical instructions generally, by the way. Right, let's have a look. What's going on? Who's playing well? Who's not? Neither of the strikers are particularly awe-inspiring. Kranovic is playing fairly averagely, but I think everyone's reasonably fit. I've got no specific reasons to change them. So let's carry on charging on. Uh-oh. Good save, Raleigh. Well done, mate. No clean-cut chances created in this game. Whoa, that was nearly in. Which is quite alarming, considering it's two of the finest sides in the country. Oh, bloody hell, Juan Mata. We might be seeing that goal for some time. Yes, it was a rather good one, unfortunately. Wilson just squares it there to Mata, who's just dropped into not even very much space, and he just, on the turn, puts it perfectly into the bottom corner. I mean, that is unfortunate. I'm just taking a pause there to look at everyone's stats again. Balotelli's looking nervous, and he's not playing well, but Bayern is playing worse. Right, I'll give it till 70 and we'll see where we're at. Hopefully we'll be 3-1 up. Let's see, shall we? Oh yes! Matthias Kranovita, he's amazing! He's been on, I did spot this before the game, he's been on an absolutely sensational run of form, which in the last 5 matches his average has been over 8. It was at 8.05 or something, and he's been goal scoring as well. Absolutely outrageous from the central defensive midfielder. Let's have a look at how everyone's playing now. Very, very well, or better anyway, by any degree. Let's take Balotelli off because I'm not too happy with him. He's not been too awe-inspiring today. Let us bring Odegaard. Let's bring I just want to leave. No, I tell you what. No, they're doing all right. It's just one sub at a time. That's fine. We're just 3-1 up, 70 minutes. Let's have a bit of a consolidation. Let's keep everyone doing what they're doing. Go on. And maybe right. Let's have another look now. If anyone needs a little top up of fitness. Right, we could do with. Does Badger need to come off? All right, I'm taking Memphis off because he's just not playing very well. Odegaard comes on because he's a very, very talented man. And let's just. We actually seem to be on the attack, which is really good. Really happy with that. Oh, Kranovitz has gone for a second goal, mate. What on earth? Right, and now oh, go on. We'll do this. Why is Sewell taking the throw there? He's the central centre back, and he's out on the bottom. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, guys. Kranovitz is absolutely smashing them in today, and we'll make a final substitution. Take Badger off, put Emre Can on, just to sustain the level of stamina on the pitch. They didn't take Mata off the whole time, which is weird. But yeah, we look to be closing out this game very happily. We've crunched in on Falcao again, which is great. We seem to really have had his number this game, which basically just involves kicking him whenever he gets the ball. Oh yes! Won the FA Cup. Oh man, that barely took any time whatsoever. Amazing stuff. Right, very happy with the result and the way you played, guys. So awesome things. Well done, all concerned. Wow, that was almost too easy. I'm slightly disconcerted. On a hard, bouncy surface at Wembley. That's strange to say. Man of the match was Sterling. I presume he got the majority of the assists then. I didn't really do proper analysis on that. Not a great game in terms of chances, but we did manage to score goals, so that's good. Sterling got... Oh, he grabbed himself a goal. No, he grabbed himself an assist, rather. Memphis also... getting an assist, and Bayano as well. I would say not the likeliest of goal scorers, really. Coutinho, who doesn't score that many, Kranovitz, who doesn't score that many, and Mamana, who doesn't score that many. So it's good. See how many he scored this season? 2. What about him? 5. What about Coutinho? 4. So that is, considering we've got some of them are up in the 20s for number of goals, it's very strange. So we've retained this trophy now. We've won it 3 times. That's excellent stuff. Liverpool should be winning the FA Cup. That is our absolute bread and butter. They've said we've won a famous treble. We've also... They're not, for some reason, including the league. So I would view that as a quadruple, personally. We won the FA Cup, we won the Capital One Cup, we won the Community Shield. I mean, I know that's not like a proper trophy or anything. And the league, the crowning jewel in that glorious quadruple. Liverpool will certainly look back at some great wins. 3-0 against Southampton, 3-1 against Crystal Palace, 4-1 against Wolves. Despite being considered among the league contenders, Sam Hamburger has deservedly received the plaudits for guiding the Reds to a magnificent treble. Thank you very much, game. The fans are jubilant, fantastic. Oh God. Winning the FA Cup is a big achievement. I love this competition. It always excites me. So yes, you could say that. You have masterminded a memorable FA Cup victory that fans will remember for years to come. I doubt it, but whatever. What are your immediate reactions? Our hard work has paid off. Guided the team all the way to the final to tasted success. I'm absolutely delighted. It's great. You're one of the favourites for the competition. We had to earn this success. So don't be telling me that there aren't other good teams. Today is a great moment for Liverpool. Yeah, true. Looking forward, can you build on the success and challenge for more trophies in the future? It's yes, because the average age of the squad is like 22. It's rumoured that Raheem Sterling is leaving the club. Nah, mate. He loves it. He loves it. As a Liverpool lad, which he's not, Raheem Sterling is no stranger to rivalry with Man United. Yes, let's just say it's important because I tell him to be passionate. Obviously, you don't like seeing your side concede goals, but okay, I'm not commenting on that. What sort of impact do you think getting a goal? It's good because the opponent has to change some stuff. So we were given nearly £2 million. Liverpool delighted with me. We've got then 90% for winning the FA Cup, which is good. I don't know how you would then get 100% because I won. So come on, guys. Carragher has encouraged me and praised my spirit, so that's nice. Sterling was man of the match, but I'm not going to say he's like amazing or anything. He's still only 24. I mean, he looks really, really great, but he's not like top level. Like, his finishing isn't great. His long shots aren't great. Like, mentally, he's okay. He's like reasonable. Physically, he's very good, and obviously he's great at dribbling. And those are kind of the two things that he does for me. So I can see why Dave Dodds thinks he is a proper great player. And he's a big game player. Yeah, I love this. They call him a Liverpool lad. It's just ridiculous. Wasn't he born in Jamaica? Yeah, Kingston. And then went to live in London, and then Liverpool bought him. So, good one game. Anyway, he's a homegrown, so he's not going anywhere. Have I set his status at 100 million? Yes, I have. So we don't need to do anything there. What a good win. So my final competitions board looks a little like this. Top of the league, you're having a laugh. Won the FA Cup, won the Capital One Cup, won the Community Shield, got knocked out in the semis of the Champions League. And that's really what I'm pushing for. I don't know now what to do with the rest of the video. I guess what we could do is look at the squad and my future plans. I don't know. That seems a bit risky. Because we've got lots of great players who've had really, really great seasons. I mean, look at these guys; they've done absolutely stunningly. So if we look at it by position, that might be a good end of year summary. You've got the keepers finish on the same rating. Ruddy's played nearly double the number of games. But I believe Horn, is he considering a new contract? Oh no, he got grumpy about a new contract, so he's not getting that. But he's a great keeper. And whenever Ruddy gets injured, I have no hesitations about playing Horn. I don't currently have a young understudy, but I think they probably do exist. Oh right, I've got the thing where I filter them when they're on loan. Right, if we look at the potential understudies who are out currently, and how they've been doing. Ferreira's been doing well over in Brazil. Batista, he's okay. Latore, Obabasi, Ogun Obabasi, he's quite good. Mixed bag, I feel, mixed bag. So we'll have a proper look at everything when everyone comes back from loan, and I'll see who to sell and who to keep and who to gently move off into the night. Excuse me. So Sewell really emerged this season as a top quality limited set defender at the central of the centre backs. I think he's absolutely excellent. I have all the faith in him. And yeah, he's really now taken over for me from Mamadou Sakho. Just that extra pace, that extra aerial ability. Sakho's now 29, even though he did a great job. The fact he's got 2 years left on his contract and he's worth £20 million, I feel like I may flog him. I mean, physically, he is on point. I mean, this is to be fair, as a centre back, Mamadou Sakho is on point. Defensively, mentally, physically, stunning. He's not even paid too much money. Not 70 grand isn't. I mean, considering some of the wages I'm having to give them now, it's not even that much. But I'm never going to get more for him, and I don't think I now need him. I have the likes of Eder, who had a bit of an injury hit season this one, but he still played very well. We've got Mamana, who's no, I mean, he's taken a bit of a dip now, but he's a great, well-rounded centre-back. Alagaya's coming through. He's brilliant. He's managed to play 23 times for us this season and looks increasingly solid. So, yeah, if you compare him to Sakho, for instance, you know, Sarko's got a bit more composure on the ball, which is ironic because in real life he doesn't seem to have any. But, you know, they've got nearly a decade between them. There are a lot in the backup brigade who can play a defence. Rashidly Barzoa is great. He's been at Villa. I'm not going to go through all the guys that are great in the reserves because there are a ton of them and they're all great. Right, looking at the defensive midfielders, Tom Gilhouse has really emerged this season as a brilliant player. I'm so glad he's now managing to forget how to be a left back, which is what he was originally, which makes me laugh. And he's now a natural defensive midfielder, which is the potential I saw in him. Physically, he's on point, apart from the fact he's a midget. Yeah, mentally he's really good. His work rate's fantastic. His tackling's fantastic, and that's what you need to have that ball-winning, those ball-winning attributes, similar to what Matis Kranovita has. But yeah, if you compare them, actually, I wonder how they look. So Kranovita is a better all-round player, but Gilhouse is very, very quick. We've of course got Badger, who's kind of stepped into the Henderson role. He's done absolutely stunningly. And Emre Can has been very disappointing. So he's actually technically incredible. I mean, he's probably better or equivalent to Lucas Badger. But this season he had a bit of a strop, and then I don't know if he's still unhappy. Yeah, he is still unhappy, and it has genuinely affected his play. So should he move on? Probably not, because statistically he's awesome. But in terms of necessities of the squad, maybe he should. We've also got Guido Hoyos, he's one of the defensive midfielders here with the least highest average rating. It's still a 7.23, so he's doing great. Let's look at these attacking midfielders, of whom we have an absolute roster. You've got there Baiano. Obviously, he's not an attacking midfielder. Memphis has had a brilliant season. Arilaga, he's again not a midfielder. Sterling. Moroccan Bill has had a good season, but then got injured, which was unfortunate. But yeah, he's really, really good. Happy with him. Worth £25 million at the age of 21. Can't argue with that, can you? Jesus, worth £27 million. I mean, these guys, yeah, they don't mess around. Coutinho, don't know how much he's worth. 35. Christ, what a bike. He's just signed a new contract. Of course he has. He is one of the best passers in the entire world, and is one of the best dribblers as well. So, you know, can't really argue with that, except he needs to score more bloody goals, mate. In the kind of younger end of things, we've got Odegaard coming through, the £30 million man. He is borderline exquisite. And on the really younger end of things, we've got like Jose Luis, who's just been plumped into our team from probably, I was going to say Santos, but Sao Paulo, not far off. Disappointment, again, Gerson. He, again, got unhappy, got a bit injured. I love his stats. He's physically good, mentally he's great. He's so hard working with such great teamwork. He should be, and technically, paired with his technical stats, he's amazing. He's a leading player. How they think he's got limited skill when he's got 17 on dribbling and 16 on dribbling, 16 on first touch. But whatevs. Wish I could give him more games, but he's a very grumpy man. So we'll see where these guys' future lie. Up front, we've got stalwart Balotelli, 29 goals in 31 games. Cannot argue with that. Carlos Baiano, 32 and 33. Can argue even less with that. He went off the ball last season. I kept faith with him. I did, 23 goals in the league as opposed to 8 last season. Disappointing. Gabriel Jesus was unbelievable last season and was slightly more believable this season. But he kind of took over from Baiano for a bit, and now Baiano's back, so that's fine. Arrilaga, absolute standout star. He had a few games last season, but this season, 14 starts, 21 goals. That is madness. And 8 assists. So he's just a beast. So hopefully he'll improve even more. Barbosa, average rating of 7.2. You can't argue with that. 10 goals in 14 starts. You can't argue with that. But does he start to look quite ordinary in comparison to everyone else? So let's give him a little compared to Jesus. They're nearly the same players. Jesus is slightly more clinical. Barbosa's slightly more intelligent. But yeah, I feel like Jesus is doing better. So Aretha obviously is the project that you guys should probably be familiar with by now. You can see why I'm trying to turn him into a right winger as well, because he's good at passing, he's good at dribbling, he's good at crossing, and physically I feel like he should be some sort of strong man or maybe an athlete. And he's 6'2", which always helps. But so yeah, his finishing I believe has gone up a couple. We can kind of probably track that, can't we? Yeah, it's gone up. It's gone up 2 since we started training him on it. And once he's perfected his ability to play on the right wing, we can focus solely on that. But he's predicted to be so very good, even though he's fairly inconsistent. I'm hoping and praying that will drop off. I feel like if I loan him out somewhere and he plays, 25, 35 games in a season, it might, especially if it's in the Championship or somewhere like that, where he'll play quite well. But yeah, there's all the potential there. Stars from the under 21s. There's an absolute ton of them. There's guys who've played like 55 games. Chrysatic Scott with an average rating of 7.61. That's absolutely stunning. Luciano Costa's gone out and been absolutely unbelievable again. He is technically a very, very good player, and worth £27 million. So I might be tempted to cash in on that, considering I bought him for 5.5. There's a lot of players out on loan. Tonka, I'm hoping is going to be absolutely excellent because he's Welsh as well, which would be nice to have a really good Welsh player. Cagliari's got 27 in 29 starts. That's brilliant. There's a lot of Kennedy, 29 goals in 46 starts. Very, very impressive stuff. Vladimiros, I'm highlighting as one for the future. I did send you guys a screenshot of him compared to Angel Di Maria, and he comes off a close second, considering Di Maria is a decade older than him. But he's done well at Nuremberg, and he's unbelievable, really. His physical stats are very solid. Almost the worst thing about him, because his mental stats are brilliant. Iron determination, amazing work rate, brilliant vision, paired with his amazing passing, great first touch, great dribbling. He will be Coutinho in a couple of years, I'm sure. And he just needs to push out in that way. He's already more intelligent than Coutinho, which tells its own story. But yeah, there's some absolutely great guys. I'm looking forward to maybe Ramon Arque. I mean, he's very good at defending. He's very, very good. His work rate is unbelievable. Stamina, unbelievable. You can see why he's playing well. So yeah, all these guys. Sergio Marolda, I believe I made a bit of an error with him. I should have kept him in the squad, but Arrillaga did an absolutely stunning job. But so he's gone off to Newcastle, won Premier League Young Player of the Year, scored 18 goals, and he's very, very nice player, very, very nice. So he's a leading player already, and he's set to improve. So look forward to having him in the squad. He absolutely bossed it at Wolves last season. He bossed it at KN the season before that. So he's a good lad. Right, anyway, so you'll get to see what the new look Liverpool looks like at the start of next season. I'm sure I will have... I've got 71 transfers due in over the next couple of years, so I'm sure there'll be some change. I'm sure we'll have some great sales. I'm sure we'll have some absolutely stunning wonder kids. Of these things, I'm sure. Of these things, I will tell you in the maybe near future. I don't know. This inter-season period tends to take quite a long time for me. Actually, probably a lot more time than that FA Cup final took. But hey, it was glorious. So I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And I will talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.